A clean energy system is you generate, you store, and you use all on site. This is the future of how we are going to generate energy for ourselves and use it. It's going to be moving to a distributed system, localized system. So people will have batteries in their homes. A neighborhood in the alley could have a shed that has a battery energy storage system. The homes would have solar on the rooftops. You're generating it, it goes in, it's stored in the battery, and it's distributed out.
I want to be a part of that future. So what's the resistance to that future happening now? Why can't my apartment building have that?
I know, right? Well, first, I'd like to say we are 100% going to, that is the future. That is where we're going. These, power plants 100 miles away, piping it out, coming through wires above ground. And don't even get me started on that. It's the same technology since like 19, whatever. This is 100% where we're going. It is moving there. It's just how quickly. And we do have an issue with our current technology. That's just real. The amount of real estate that is on your apartment building's rooftop, I'm just going to make a general assumption that it
Sure.
cannot generate enough energy for the uses of the entire building. So as much solar as they can get on the rooftop, and then you have batteries in the mechanical room or however large that battery system is, that's going to help run the building and potentially store extra if it's possible and move to a clean energy system. The technology is getting better all the time, but it just cannot generate the amount of energy that every single resident would need.
But
But
to
it
your
would
point,
get you quite far.
yeah,
And
to your
then
point,
we're
it
back
doesn't,
to that original. Yeah.
right. Doesn't have to be all or nothing. If 50% of my building could be powered renewably and with storage, right?
Right.
They'd be
Right.
my owner, the owner of this building would be saving money and
Be
reducing
saving
stress
money.
on the grid and improving
Exactly.
reliability for all the residents.
Right. It is just a win-win-win. And I get frustrated with the kind of wait see. I get a lot of like, well, what's the latest battery technology that's coming? And I often say, we have it right now. We just need to deploy it. Works really well. We have other countries that have been deploying these same systems that we call really innovative for the 15 years. I'll use Australia as an example. I think it's 30% of their businesses have rooftop solar. I think it's around, no, I think it's about 33% of homes have rooftop solar. 15% of homes have batteries. They're so far ahead of us that they're on a secondary battery market. So they're at the point where they have batteries at their home or business and they've had them for 4 years and like, oh, they'll last longer, 15 or 20. Like, oh, I'm going to get new ones. I'll sell them on the secondary market. We are nowhere near there. And they've been doing the same lithium iron phosphate batteries that I use in the energy storage system. They've been using that for 15 years, which is fantastic for us because we get to understand how they perform and the capacity levels. So it's really good for us. And I have an Australian working partner that has actually saved me from mistakes that we would have made. And they have been a second set of eyes for me on projects and have said, oh, you got to tweak this and tweak that because you're going to run into problems with this. And it's amazing.
Yeah, that's a good story. It's frustrating to hear that as a country, the United States is lagging behind. I mean, we love to view
Essentially.
ourselves as forerunners in technology, but it's so clear
Yeah.
that we're behind the times in this space. And
Yeah.
to me, it shouldn't be political. Anyone who's American should be frustrated about the fact that we're lagging in what is clearly the future of energy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Um,
We're just delaying it.